everyone, and welcome back to another patch note video. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy today to announce that this is in fact the Jin skin patch. And not only is that the major contender, we also have many other things included, such as three champion reworks. Now, unfortunately, this time, I have no palette. I just came from my kitchen, and I ate a shit ton of deli meat raw. Fucking raw! But I'm here now. And I thought, hey, let me attempt to do patch notes as to distract myself from pleasuring myself, because I'm really trying to wait till tomorrow for the Jin skin to come out, so I can get all the pleasure I want. But anyway, let's just get into it. So, patch 9.12. Let me actually make sure everything is good. I'm not muted. Yes, no, I'm not muted. Good. Okay, there we go. I'm unmuted. Stream's good. Stream's healthy. Alright, good. Alright, so let's begin. Hello, and welcome to patch 9.12. I'm particularly excited about this patch because my friend will finally stop going on and on about the reworked Mordekaiser. Oh yeah, shit, that's in this patch too. Oh, have you not heard? Mordekaiser is back, baby. Hoi. In this patch, we also have Rise's 6th or 7th rework. Okay, cool. Everyone's favorite overpowered cat. I have some strong opinions on that we'll get to. And overall nerfs to Silas. We're also making use of the balance framework. No one gives a shit. And ARAM. Okay, cool. So, I also got a new mask today, too. Fucking the Razor Naga. So, if you hear shuffling around like this shit, it's me, like, fiddling with the mouse. I'm still trying to break it in. So, anyway. Let's begin. Oh, there it is! There it is! I've specifically not seen almost anything for the skin. I accidentally saw the start of one of his autos, which rectified me. I saw his back, obviously, because that was in the preview. And I saw his ult, which was obviously in the preview. And I heard his quotes. I didn't see them, I heard them. I'm so fucking ready for this skin. But we'll get to that after. We'll get to the skins and that shit after. Now, Mordekaiser. The Iron Revenant. The unstoppable juggernaut is back from the afterworld and ready to conquer the land of the living. Now, I guess I should give my opinions on this. I think the new Mordekaiser rework is honestly, I haven't played it yet, so my opinions on the next patch video might change. But I think this is one of the best reworks Riot has ever fucking done. His passive now, giving him, let's actually just go to the fucking thing. God damn it. What do I see? Is it here? Does it show me it? Hold up.
Mordekaiser,
okay, no, that's YouTube, no. Bio? Dude, this fucking mouse is being annoying. Bio. The Iron Revenant, no, it's not in here either. Lovely. Behind the scenes? No. Okay, so basically, I guess I'll just fucking wing it. Mordekaiser. Wait, actually, if I click... Okay, I can't click it. Okay, so Mordekaiser got reworked. I'm not going to go over his old kit, which was kind of ass, but whatever. I honestly fucking hated his old kit. But his new kit is good. So, his passive... I'm going to tell you, at first, I honestly thought this new Mordekaiser rework was fucking ass. But, after seeing it and getting, a feel for it a little bit by watching other people play it, I think it's pretty fucking good. So, his new passive. After hitting an enemy champion 3 times with anything... an ability, an auto, anything in your kit, obviously, you gain this little suck field around you. It's basically like a Sunfire's cape thing, except it does percent max health. Like, it does constant tick percent max health, and as long as you're in combat, it doesn't go away, and it does it to everything. And I believe you gain a tiny bit of move speed when moving towards champions, or just in general. That part I'm not too sure about. But the main thing I love about this new Mordekaiser is the passive. The passive that is percent max health tick. I personally am a fiend for those type of things, and I love them. And I love that they added that in. And it stays on in combat, so it rewards you to stay in combat. Now, I think his whole kit actually blends together very well. So, his Q. His Q is literally he just takes his big-ass fucking mace and slams it on the ground. And this is fucking bullshit. I'm gonna get the new Mordekaiser rework. I need to like show you guys. Or I'd like to show you guys. Where is it? Let me just go to surrender at 20. Alright, let me show you. Boom! Okay. Where the fuck is it? Is it here? Okay, I think it's here. Okay, so here we go. Mordekaiser. So, his passive. Where is it? Yeah, he gains 5% move speed, which isn't a lot, but it's still pretty good. So his Q, Obliterate. So he literally slams his mace on the ground, as you see there, and it does a decent amount of damage. But if the enemy is alone, it does even more damage. And there's a reason I really like this, which I'll get to later. So his W. His W is actually very interesting. He stores basically damage done and damage taken as a shield. And eventually, he can cast it, you know, gaining a shield that I believe decays? Yeah, it does decay. Okay. So it decays, and then you can consume the shield to heal yourself for, I guess, up to half of the shield value. So I actually like this a lot because it requires nuance, right? You can either go into a fight with the shield and have the shield tank a lot, or you can just pop the shield and then pop it immediately to gain some health. Now here's where the difference comes in. If you pop the shield and gain health, you're not gaining as much health as the shield would have shielded you for. So if you're getting bursted down, if you're getting fucked, you want to keep the shield up. However, if you're in lane and you just got out of a fight, then you'd want to use the shield to heal. Ideally, whenever the thing is max and you're not fighting, you want to use the heal, which is honestly a good time for the enemy to then go in on you because you don't have the shield anymore. So it's good. I like it. It gives a back and forth. I like that. And then the E. The E is basically a grab. It's basically Darius, except it's AoE. Well, Darius is AoE too. It's it could be cast like not near him. He doesn't do the grab himself. It's like a giant fucking spectral arm hand thing. You see it right there. And it gives him Magic Pen. It's basically Darius-y. And then his R, which I actually thought was fucking retarded, but is kind of okay now. It could be better. So basically he banishes you to the Shadow Realm from Yu-Gi-Oh! For 7 seconds, and he steals 10% of your core stats. Now, it's literally in the Death Realm, it's a 1v1. I think the only thing that can get involved in the Death Realm is towers. Aside from that, nothing else can, like, fuck with you guys. So it's literally you and him. And he's 10% as strong as you are added on to whatever he has. And if he kills you, he keeps it until you respawn. Now, this is the part I don't like. Kind of. I like the part where it takes you in a 1v1 someone. I don't like what it gives you. Now, Mordekaiser's whole thing was like, oh, he's the master of fucking metal, gayness, who gives a shit. The whole thing is he likes taking control of souls, which is why the old Mordekaiser took control of Dragon or your soul if he killed you. Now, this new one does it, but only for like a little bit, and it's only 10%, so honestly, it's something, but I feel like it's not enough to like live out his fantasy of stealing your soul. But I like everything else, and that's just a small gripe. I wish like they would do something better of like if you kill them in the ult, what you get. I don't like what you get, and I don't like especially how you lose it after they respawn, which could be really fucking quickly. So this is really good for team fights, I guess, because you single someone out, you kill them, which also helps with the Q. That's the thing I was talking about before. The Q, since it's single target, there's only one target in the Shadow Realm, the fucking enemy you picked. So it's like, it's really good. I really like the whole thing and how it flows together. But I just wish they did more with the ult. So basically, that's my shit with Mordekaiser. I think it's pretty good. A little tweaks here and there would make it perfect to me. But, yeah. And his skins look fucking hella boss too now. But anyway. Moving onward. Rise. Okay, I know absolutely nothing of what the fuck they're doing to Rise. Like, at all. I know nothing. So let's see what they do. What they're doing. Q spell ranks decreased. What? Shield removed. Damage bonus now dependent on R. W now slows. I hope it better fucking root too. Spell flux bonus converts slow to root. When Rise is played optimally, he covers his weaknesses incredibly well. That is true. A good Rise player can carry. At the same time, he benefits highly from a coordinated team. This is also true. Pro play relishes this champion and licks his fucking ball sack, which is why they've always fucking nerfed him, and then no one uses him in regular play. Cool. So they removed his shield because they don't want him to survive, and then he has a slow, so his ganks have a better chance of not ending up in a kill. As part of the general adjustment, we're making it. Okay, so they want to open him up to more players. Okay. So, what does this mean? His base stats, he has less mana by 100. That's huge. His mana regen went up. Okay, that's fine. So, Q now only has 5 ranks, but because they're adding one to the ultimate again. And the damage to Q went up early, down late. Okay, that's fine. It no longer grants a shield. That's pretty big. Spell damage bonus, 80% of spell flux's rank. What's spell flux? E? Okay. 10, 40, 70, 100% based on Realm Warp's rank. Bonus move speed has gone down early. Okay. So it's now 4% bonus mana for W. That's actually a pretty big buff. Cost has gone down early, up late. That's fine. Base character control. Rooted for 0.75, slowed for 35. Increased root duration, converts slow to root. Okay, this is weird. Damage on E went down across the board. Cost went down early. Ping pong no longer bounce, no longer damages enemies. What? Now always bounces off the primary target. Wait, what? Wait. I'm so confused. Wait. This is so confusing. Okay, this is confusing. R. Overload damage most against targets with flux increased to... Okay, honestly, this looks too fucking complicated for my mind since I'm an AD main. I'm gonna say this is worse off. Maybe. Maybe it's better late game, but worse off early. And just worse in general, because now he doesn't have survivability with the shield, so fuck this. Okay, Silas. So, what do I think of Silas? I think Silas is actually in a pretty good spot. I think he's a little on the stronger side personally, because whenever I see him, I feel like he never dies and does a shit ton of damage, which is okay for someone like him to do that, because he's melee. So, I think it's alright. But apparently Riot doesn't like that, and he's probably busted in pro play because of his ult, so what are they doing? Now stores up to 2 charges, which will be consumed on subsequent basic attack. Okay, cool. And the damage has gone up, but it deals less damage to minions. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, Q. I hope they didn't nerf this. They did nerf it. Lovely. The Nation AoE. Wow, this fucking blows dick now. Okay. W. Kingslayer. It has gone up. Okay, so they want him to sustain more, and through that sustain, he'll be able to do more damage because he lives longer, I guess. And no longer shields himself. Grants the shield on enemy champion or monster hit. Okay, so you actually have to hit something with the E to gain the shield. Actually, fuck, I heard a lot of people complaining about these. I don't know why. I actually think this brings him more further into line and actually has to make you work for what you're getting. But if you do everything right, it should still be better or the same at least. I think this is fine. I actually like this, especially the E change. Q damage went down, but passive damage went up, so I think this is fine. Okay, Yuumi. Alright, here we go. Let me share my opinions on this fucking pussy. So, let's see what they have to say first. Base health increased, passive mana refund decreased early, shield decreased, W shared, adaptive force adjusted, dash now interruptible by all CC. Good Yuumis are very frustrating to play against and don't virtually exist as outside of Challenger and Pro Play, and have virtually no windows of vulnerability. That's untrue. Well, actually, they're kind of right, but I'll get to that. And more players are starting to get good at Yuumi. Yes, they are. With this in mind, we're pulling some mid-patch buffs we gave her at release. Okay. So her base health is going up. Good. She's not the squishiest fucking champion anymore. Passive is going down by 10. Big whoop. Shield is going down by 60 late game. That's actually fucking huge. And the scaling is down even more. You don't generally build AP on Yuumi, or at least you're not supposed to, I don't think. But that's actually pretty big. That's a pretty big shield nerf. Q, fix the bug with mist will not spawn towards the cursor. Okay, that's a good bug fix. W, enemies now getting assist on Yumi when damaging the ally Yumi is attached to. That's a little weird, but okay. And this is the big part I actually really like. So shared adaptive force. The percentages meant fucking nothing, and I'll tell you why. 21% of the ally's adaptive force is good. But Yumi basically gives fucking nothing. But now, it's like a flat percentage plus the percentage, which is better. Because Yumi gave like fucking like 5 or something, which was stupid. But anyway, by knockups and knockbacks, Yumi's dash can be interrupted by any immobilizing CC. That's fucking crazy. So it couldn't be interrupted by stuns. That's actually insane that couldn't stop her. But now it does. Attach to another champion. Okay. Quality of life changes. Range for a Q. Okay, a lot of quality of life stuff. Good. Okay, so basically, I don't know. I think this actually brings her more into line. The main thing that needs to be done to Yumi is just make her CCable, so that way she can't auto-attach to the ally and poke you for free. So that's just the main issue. She was too safe because she could go onto the ally and become invulnerable. And there was very little that could stop her. But now that a lot more CC can stop her, I think it's fine. But I still think she's going to be trash in regular play. I think she was trash in general, and I think she's still kind of bad in regular play because people don't know how to play with her, and people know how to abuse it. So I honestly think this support might be one of the more unique things to League of Legends, like Aurelion Sol. But because of that, only the people who main her can really get anything out of her, and everyone else just suffers. That's what I think. Okay, so simple changes. Aatrox, I think he's too strong. So what are they doing? They're bringing in the cooldown to scale and be better late, worse early. That's honestly something that is very good. And World Ender, self-healing only. Oh my god, it was all healing? That's disgusting. So if you had a Soraka on your team and you were ulting, you were not fucking dying. That Soraka ult would probably heal you for fucking your full health bar. That's insane. This is worthy nerfs. I like these. I think these bring him into line. And make him somewhat okay. Aatrox at this point has become, yet again, an early to mid-game champion who kind of falls off late, which I'm fine with. We need some of those. And Aatrox is pretty fun, too. I played him. He's really fun. And this brings him into line, I think. Ashe. Okay, what do I think of Ashe? I think Ashe is a decent AD. For her to really get going, she either needs to be ahead early, which any AD that's ahead early, they do good. But what Ashe mainly brings to the table is consistent damage and... what is it called? Consistent damage and utility. That's what it's called. She has vision on her heat, which is huge in higher levels of play. She has a guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but pretty much guaranteed stun that's better if it goes for long range, and it's huge. But most of the time, people just shotgun it. But that's still fine. And she has guaranteed slows, which only increase, and then guaranteed damage because she can't crit. But building crit permanently increases her damage on slow targets. So, in a sense, she's basically like a worse Sivir, but in certain ways. But because of that, Sivir doesn't... I think she does more damage than Sivir, honestly. It just... she takes too long to get going because she can't crit early. Any other AD you build crit on will do at least 200 damage, aside from certain, people. Like maybe I think Jhin or Yasuo if you play him AD. But every other AD, you get one crit on early, you're already doing double the damage of an auto. Ashe will not do that. It needs to take her time to get to that point, but I think she outscales it eventually. But I think she deserves to get buffed because she's not seeing much play and it takes too long for her to get online. Ashe's late game, I personally think, is one of the better ones. It's just it takes too long. You need to be like near full build or fed. And with Ashe, it's a little hard getting fed, but let's see what they're doing. Ashe could use more power, exactly what I said. Cooldown shaved by 1 second. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Caitlyn. I think Caitlyn is oppressive, but I think she's okay. She's in an okay spot. And she's also getting a new skin this patch, too. Fucking arcade. The arcade skins look actually pretty good, but I have my opinions on those, which is for next patch. But anyway, Caitlyn, I think she's in an okay spot. She's starting to see play again. But the main weakness she has is ironically her mid game, which she kind of falls off. And then I feel like she doesn't do too good late personally either. Like, there's nothing that really sets her apart besides the traps. I don't know. Caitlyn's weird. I personally just don't like Caitlyn. I've shared my opinions on her. I think she's in a fine spot, though. So I'm actually curious to see what they're going to do. Maybe a buff? Or not a buff, a fucking nerf. This is definitely a small buff, but we're doing extra caution with her since she has a tendency to take over metas. They're increasing her AD by 2. I fucking hate Caitlyn. Don't nerf her. Or don't buff her anymore. Nerf her. Okay, Irelia. What do I think of Irelia? I think she's gutted to the ground, but I still see Faker spamming her, so I'm assuming she's OP. I haven't really seen her too much, though. But when I do, I feel like she does really good. I actually think Irelia's still pretty good. So I'm assuming to see a nerf. Alright, E. Cooldown is going up. Wow, that's by a lot, too. And the range is going down. Holy shit, that's so good. I felt like the E was a little too easy to hit. Or, like, to just snag people with. So, actually, this is fine. I think after this, any other nerf is not warranted. This is the last thing they should do to her, though. After all the shucking they gave her. I think this is good. Anyway, moving on. Karma. I think Karma's fucking useless. So what are they doing? They're increasing the slow on the Q. That does nothing. Inspire E. The mana is going down. This does nothing. The movement speed now matches the shield duration. That's actually pretty good. These are like little quality of life things. I don't think they'll really do anything, though. Karma, I think, is just a useless poke support. Lulu. All her VFX were updated. Cool. Visual effects and E shield increased. Oh, so they buffed the E. Okay, cool. I honestly think she does need a buff because I haven't seen Lulu be played, which is weird because I think also Lulu is one of the best supports out there just for what she can do. A good Lulu can do fucking wonders. She can poke, she can peel, she can buff, she can heal, she could do anything. I fucking love Lulu. And it's good to see her played again, hopefully on my team. It's so annoying to play against Lulu, though, so... Actually, let me see how much they're doing. 80 by 10. By 20. Oh, shit, by 20. What the fuck, late? That's pretty good. And she's getting visuals, which is better. Okay, Master Yi. What do I think of Master Yi? I think Master Yi is definitely in a worse position than he used to be, especially because of the Jinso's change. However, everything else on his kit is fine. If they revert Jinso's, he will be fine. What are they doing? Bug fixing. Okay, cool. Nautilus. I think Nautilus is in a okay spot. I don't think he needs buffs or nerfs. What are they doing? They're nerfing back the fucking Q after what they did. Honestly, I don't agree with this. I think Nautilus needs to see some sort of play. Even if it is mid lane, fuck it. He needs to see some play, and taking away from the Q damage is whatever. I think that's sucky, but hopefully it's not enough to make him go unnoticed. But we'll see. Okay, Zac. They reverted his rework, and I think he's worse off because of it, but let's see what they say. Zac is significantly weaker. Okay, cool. We're following up on his ultimate to be closer to the original. Okay, so the W base damage is increased because it still does fucking nothing. I think it does percent health, actually. I forgot. I haven't played Zac since fucking Season 4. Knockback. 250 units away from the target is hit. Oh, okay, cool. Each enemy champion spawns a chunk the first time they hit. Each bounce that hits one or more enemy champion spawns a chunk. Hit him and he still spawns a chunk. Okay, cool. So just quality of life buffs to help him live longer. No one gives a shit. This honestly I don't think does too much. I mean, it helps his survivability, but it's Zac. It's not meant to be crazy. He's not meant to be crazy. He's meant to be a quick setup and then you forget about him and just kill him. Okay, items. Corrupting Potion. They nerfed the damage to be 15 at all ranks. Honestly, it's just there for the damage early. If you have it and it's doing 30 damage, that means you're in the late game and you still have this for some reason. And 30 damage fucking doesn't matter. So, it's over 3 seconds. Honestly, I don't know why they're nerfing it. It doesn't seem like too much, or it's fucking, like, oppressive, but hey, I guess Riot knows best. Alright, air imbalance changes. We're skipping these because I don't give a shit. Amumu looks cool. Trinamir looks cool. Ziggs looks pretty cool. He has a fucking nuke now. Bug fixes, no one cares. Okay, here we go. Let me talk about these. So, Shaco skin. Let's start with that one. The Shaco skin, I think, is exceptional. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Where's the Wukong and Teemo shit? Is that not this patch? No way. Wait, hold on. I gotta check Surrender 20. Hold up. There's no way. Public beta environment. Here we go. Mordekaiser Quakeway. Oh my god, I have to do so much fucking scrolling. Alright, Mordekaiser, Jin Skin, Karma, Shaco, Chromas. Where's the balance changes? Fuck. Okay, Lulu, VFX, Cool, Ziggs, Lulu Trend, Ash, Yeah, look, the Malphite one's here. What the fuck? Oh, they have it all crossed out. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Come on. No. What about Wukong? They have the Wukong. Oh, they reverted it all. And the Teemo? Wow. They took it all out. Okay, that's tilting. I thought that was all this patch. I thought this was going to be a fucking beefy patch. But whatever. Okay, so I'll just go over the skins. Alright, so Darkstar Shaco. I think it's Shaco's best skin. Obviously, he hasn't had one in forever. I think it's a very good skin, and it does him very well, and it fits his whole theme, too. Karma. I don't think it fits her theme at all. It's still probably her best skin. I like the look of it, but I think Karma's also useless. Now, the important part, Jin. I think this skin is absolutely fucking perfect. I think we could have used a new skin line with Jin, but this one works absolutely very well for him, because this isn't a Dark Star Jin, it's a Dark Cosmic Jin. That means he was a cosmic entity, like fucking Cosmic Queen Ashe and all that other shit, Cosmic Dusk Xayah, Cosmic Dawn fucking Rakan, I don't even know if those are right, but he was a cosmic entity, and he got corrupted by the Dark Star, and now he creates and destroys. That gets me so hard. Oh my god. And from what I've heard, this skin is a fucking amazing skin. Now, we had some scares with this skin. I heard from the Reddit, from Jin mains, that this skin had really wonky animations after trying to kite right after autoing. Because in all the other skins, Jin has the gun in his hand apparently, so it's smooth. But in this skin, it teleports to him for some reason. Again, I haven't seen anything on the skin besides what I said. So, apparently it teleports and it looks really fucking weird. And the other complaint was the sound, but that's honestly preference. But the animations needed to be fixed, and by golly gee, they fixed those, and they made the ult look better because it fires from all four of his fucking arms. Fucking amazing. I'm so ready to try this skin out. Look out for that tomorrow when I stream League of Legends when it comes out and Elijah gifts it to me. But anyway, I'm upset this patch that they didn't include the Malphite and Teemo and Wukong changes. That's coming out next patch, I guess. But I guess they can't have too much in this patch. They need to leave some for the rest of us. And the Mordekaiser rework is pretty big. And it's pretty good. And Ryze, we'll see how he is. I'm actually curious. Silas, Yumi, Honestly, there's not really any changes I think were not warranted. Maybe some were like a little iffy, but if there's any more, but I think these are fine. Honestly, this patch was pretty fucking solid. I'm going to give this patch a 9 Marc Merrills out of 10. I think it was actually very well. So, I hope you enjoyed.